Hey traders, what's up? Today I'm going to talk about a very basic but very important concept that any serious trader should follow religiously. I'm talking about maintaining a trading journal. Well, when I say maintaining a trading journal, it sounds very simple, very basic. But believe me, maintaining a trading journal is so vital, so important that it can make or break any trader. So, without wasting any further time, let's get started. First up, what is trading journal? In simple language, it is a book of record. Well, that didn't sound simple, isn't it? It is a copy, a register, a note sheet where you'll write down everything from facts and figure to your emotion that comes to play while you take a live trade. What I'm talking about? It's a simple register. You can do it, you can maintain a register, you can do it in a Word, Microsoft Word, or anywhere you feel comfortable. But the most important thing is the idea that you are going to jot down. You have to write down the facts also, like the entry price, the exit price, the market structure, and everything. At the same time, you have to write down your emotions as well. What kind of emotion is going on in your mind, you have to write down that too. Now we know what exactly is trading journal. The next very important question that comes to mind is, why is it important to maintain a journal? Well, there are so many reasons to maintain a trading journal which are important, but here I'm just pointing out 5 of those important points. They are, it helps to maintain discipline, it helps to track progress, it helps to check our mistakes, it helps to prevent losses, and the most important, it helps to control our emotion. Now, what is maintaining discipline? Well, if you write down setups, as I said, if you write down your condition of entry, if you write down your condition of exit, if you plan your trade, if you write it down, then what will happen is it will prevent you from deviating from your plan of action. It is like going to a market without a list, buying stuff by keeping everything in your mind. Do it intentionally or without any intention, but you will forget one or the other stuff. But if you write down, if you maintain, if you take a list with you and go to the market, there is a chance that you will not forget anything. Okay, it's the same thing. When you write down in the journal, you will be disciplined. You will follow that rule. So, what is discipline? As we all know, discipline is doing what needs to be done, even if you don't want to do it. So, journal is something which nobody wants to do and nobody talks about, but it is something which is very essential and needs to be done. Point number 2. It helps to track progress. When you go out in a journey, you see the milestones, don't you? What does that milestones tell you? Milestones tell you the kilometer that you have covered. So it's a way of knowing your progress. In the same way, if you maintain a trading journal, if you write down what you did today, what you did yesterday, or maybe a week back, then what you come to know is that the kind of progress that you have done, whether you have progressed or not, you will come to know about that. Now, if you don't progress, if you keep on trading for around 1 year, and if you see there's no progress at all, then there is something wrong. You have to find out what is wrong. Okay, so it's a parameter. It's a way of finding your progress, whether you can move ahead if you are not progressing. Third point, trading journal helps to check our mistake. When you write down your trades in a journal, like I said, you write down your condition setup, your entry and exit, etc. When you write down your trades in a journal, you will come to know about your mistakes and why you committed them. What will this do is that this will help prevent you from committing the same mistake again and again. And someone rightly said, a mistake repeated more than once is a decision, and you don't want to make this decision. Point number 4, trading journal helps to prevent loss. Now, how is that possible? Maybe when I said it helps to prevent loss, you must be thinking, how is it possible? If trading journal helps to prevent losses, then everyone would have done this. But this indeed is true. It will help you prevent losses. Now, this point is an extension of point number 3. When you stop committing the same mistake again and again, what this will do is it will prevent you from turning one-time loss into a multiple-time habitual loss. And when you stop making losses, you will surely start making profits. As the prevention of loss will protect your capital, which is very important to sustain in the market. Even if you don't make profit at present, but if you preserve your capital, you can sustain yourself in the market for a long period, and with the time and experience, you will start making profit eventually. So maintaining trading journal is very, very vital. Fifth and the last, the most important point of all, trading journal helps to control emotion. This is the most important of all the above mentioned points. This single point can break or make a trader. This is the most under-discussed but very crucial and essential point that a trader cannot afford to overlook. I have taken trading classes myself. There, the mentor talks about almost everything from risk management, candlestick patterns, market structure, etc. But they miss on a very important point, that is to control emotion. They never talk about controlling emotions. See, if you don't control your emotion in the live trade, then all that knowledge, all the information, all the chart patterns, all the setups, all the price action is useless. Because at the end of the day, you will take trade under one or the other emotion. Now, since we know how important is emotion control in the life of a trader, but now the question is how to control it. Well, this is a question whose answer is sought by many in this world, not just traders, by everyone. Okay, and the most obvious answer to this question is, like all the gurus tell you, is meditation. Well, to be honest, that never worked for me. Well, I cannot answer this question in broader sense or to satisfy everyone in this world, but for our trader brothers and sisters, yes, there is answer to this question, and that is journal. But how? You must be thinking, how can a journal help me in controlling emotions? Well, when you write down your setups, conditions, strategies, your risk to reward ratio, your maximum probable loss, what will happen is you will reiterate yourself all these criteria before you enter into a trade, which will significantly reduce pressure and stress in your mind, and that ultimately help to control emotion and lead to a good, satisfactory trade. Now that we know the importance of journal, the next very important question is how to do it. Since there is no rule, regulation, or any regulator like SEBI, RBI, etc., so everyone does it in their own way. Here, I want to share one page of my journal with all you guys so that it gives an idea, about how to maintain a journal. Though the page I'm trying to show you is not the perfect example of a trading journal, but however, it is serving my purpose. Okay. Well, see, I do it in Evernote. Well, it is not necessary to do it in Evernote. I do it for my convenience and anytime, anywhere accessibility. It can be maintained in Microsoft Word or even in a simple blank page which should be maintained in a folder. So this is the trade I took on 15th of October. It was a trade where I made a loss. But remember, I maintain trading journal for all the trades, whether it is loss, whether it is profit, I maintain it for all. Here, I'm showing you the loss trade so that I can show you the reason and the way I do it. As you can see, I try to put all the information that goes on in my mind during the trade, like price of entry, stop loss, number of stocks, risk reward ratio, entry condition, exit condition, etc. You can also observe that I have written the reason for my wrong trade. So once I go through this journal once or twice, it will set in my mind that this is the mistake I have to look out for next time. I even put a copy of the chart which I analyzed while making a trade. It gives a mental picture of my mistakes. Someone rightly said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, as I said, this is not a perfect example of maintaining journal, but the idea is to maintain an elaborate trading journal that will at the end of the day reflect your mistake and mindset and emotions that you have been through during the trade. It should be like recording a live match, which is used later by coaches and players to find out their mistakes and improve upon. I guess everyone got the idea. You didn't need to copy this down. I just wanted to give you a fair idea about how a trading journal works. Well, that's it for today. I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon. That way you'll get the notification when I share my journey. Guys, the benefit of watching my video is that you'll get the confidence to trade when you'll see a new guy trading and making profit. Well, having said that, finally, please like, subscribe, and please don't forget to share. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.